Hello, hello. Hi, electrolytes. Katie here. I am coming to you live at the Electra headquarters on St. Claude. We are officially, I just heard, one day away from a hurricane coming to New Orleans. Don't worry, because that will be day 2 of our workshop. Yeah, we're going to keep going because we live in the cone of uncertainty. I recently read New Orleans' name has officially been changed to the cone of uncertainty. Hello, Greg. Greg is joining us. Hi, Greg. Hello. If you are here, say hello in the comments. Tell me you're here. So I know I got some friends. I know I got some fans. I know I got some foes. I'll fight you. Don't make me. No, all friends here today. Hello from Tucson, Dawn. Anyone else who's here, let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from. And I'm really excited to be here with you today. We are going to be talking about, this is day 1 of our workshop, Level Up. Hello, Brittany. We're leveling up our looks here today. And we are going to be talking about the base. If we've got any costumers out in the crowd, hello Andrea, hi from Baton Rouge, hello from New Orleans. If we've got any costumers out there, you all know how important a base is to a costume, right? You need something and then you add on a bunch of accoutrement, and that accoutrement is the most important part. But today we're going to be focusing on the base of your face. That's why it's all about that base. And yes, boo for the hurricane, Greg, agreed. I am not prepared at all. If we've got, I know we've got, Dawn is from Tucson, we got Andrea is from Baton Rouge. So I don't know if the cone of uncertainty of Baton Rouge is in that. I have not picked up my Halloween decorations. We're still a go for Halloween in New Orleans, but we should probably get some bottles of water. So, but what I am certain about is that Halloween's still happening on Saturday, and some people in Baton Rouge, I believe they're able to trick or treat. In New Orleans, we might be trick or treating from afar, but either way, we will be in a costume because we're costume people. Can I get a comment if you are a costume person? Tell me either what you're dressing up as this year, this weekend, or what you wish you could dress up as. Would love that. I shouldn't give away. My husband is here in the headquarters with me, but I almost gave away what I'm going to dress up as this Saturday. If I can give a quick shout out, I will be doing a show at the Cannery in Mid-City in New Orleans. We are going to have a beautiful, decadent, very socially distanced Halloween show with Big Deal Burlesque. They can fit about 1,500 people in that venue, and we'll have, I don't know, 30 or 40. So plenty of room to breathe. And I almost gave away my Halloween costume. I might have to keep it on the hush hush, but we shall see. All right, so in a minute, I am going to do a little poll because, like I said, today we're going to be working on the base, what you do on your face. So here's the thing. A lot of times when you do your makeup, and even if you do creative makeup, if you do cosmetic makeup, if you do Halloween, if you do Mardi Gras, sometimes people get stuck in a rut. They get stuck in all right, let me do my eyeshadow, let me do my lipstick, but it'll be funky today. So what we're going to do today is kind of focus on how to get out of, like I like to call it, if you're just in this box, let's think outside of the box. If you're doing costume makeup, it's not just right here. You have all this, and if you shave a little bit of your head like me, you've got like all this space to work with. So we're going to focus a little bit more on working with your whole face to do a costume look without having to do face paint, which is a literal nightmare. Kudos, hats off to all those folks out there who can actually do face paint. I'm not with you, but we are going to be working with some products today that will make it much easier to have a lot of color in different parts of your face without getting grease paint all over your friends and loved ones. So we're going to be focusing on that. So I'm going to put up a poll. I know there's just a few people out there right now, but I am going to do a full face look with some of Electra's Power Pigments. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. And later I'll also be giving you a little assignment, a little homework to do a look as well. I want to see it before tomorrow. And if you don't have these Power Pigments fine. You can use other eyeshadow, but I do want you to use it in a different way. So I am going to be doing a look. I'll be doing either purple or blue, and I am a woman of the people, so I will let you decide if I should go purple or blue. And if I have done this correctly, I think I can put up a poll if I understand Facebook anyway. Let's see. Give me a second if you want to make some talks amongst yourself, audience. Chickpea, neither a chick nor a pea. Discuss. Let's see. Or you can just sing the theme song. Do 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 do. Did you guys get a poll? I did. I just pressed a poll. Should Katie go blue or purple? It says active. Do y'all see it? Oh my gosh, we've got blue, we've got purple. This is hot, you guys. We've got votes coming in. We've got 50, 50, 40, 60. Can I get a one? Can I vote? Because I have an opinion personally. But let's see. We've got, purple. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to vote because I want blue. But whatever you say, people. I've got both palettes ready. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to do a full face, whatever you say. So if I'm thinking blue, you guys are on purple though. Okay, all right. So if I'm thinking purple, I could do a mermaid. I could do a very ethereal fairy. Blue could also be ethereal fairy. Blue, underwater creature. Blue, more mermaid. Both very pretty. But we'll give it a few minutes and we'll come back to it. I've got great colors. Either way is great. So I'll give a quick tip before I get started, and what I will tell you for your homework assignment tonight, your application challenge, is to do something a little bit similar to what I'm doing. Is you're going to want to use, if you're going to do a costume look, so let's say you're going to do a mermaid, you're going to probably want to stick with one palette. You can be a green mermaid, you could be a blue mermaid, you could be a purple mermaid. So you're going to want a lightish purple. If you decide, I shouldn't bring you guys towards purple, I wanted to do blue. Okay, let's go with blue. Okay, you said blue, great. So if you want to go with a blue mermaid, you'll do a little bit of a light blue, you'll do a dark blue, you'll do a medium blue. You kind of want to stick, you probably will want 3 good blues. So later tonight, if you decide, I want to be a mermaid, I want to be a blue mermaid, if you don't have the Power Pigments that I'm showing you tonight, that's okay. You can use 3 different blues, kind of you just want a light, a medium, and a dark, just so you can have a little bit of a gradient while you make your mermaid look. We're still going with purple. That's fine. I understand. So let's say green. You want to be a swamp monster. Same thing. You're going to want a little bit of a lighter green. You're going to want a medium green, and you're going to want a darker green. Both of those things, actually, swamp monster, I would say a mermaid and a snake. You could use a little a fishnet stocking and put it over and do the techniques that I'm showing you tonight. We won't be showing that here. If you follow us on Electra _cosmetics on Instagram or on our Facebook, we will be doing more specific. Hopefully, this is our first, guys, this is our first Facebook Live. This is our first interactive workshop. Thank you for joining us. And if you enjoy it, we're going to be doing more specific workshops. We might be helping you to be a very specific mermaid in whatever color you like. I mean, obviously, no one has preferences here. It's not like some people like blue way more than purple. It's fine. It's not like somebody wears their favorite color shirt. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we're right after 8:10, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it. My husband is the only person who can hear me from here. Usually it's just me calling into the abyss, and it's my husband listening. But we're going to go. Anyone else in the comments that just joined, you want to say hi? Tell me where you're from. And would you like to vote on the poll if you like blue or purple? All right. Well, I will say, should we go ahead and call it, honey? I think. All right. We'll call it. I'm going to go ahead and start with purple. You guys won. Let's do it. Show results in video. I just did a thing. I did it. No, I'm good. All right, guys. So we're going to go with purple tonight. It's a great choice. Honestly, we have, hopefully if any of you have been paying attention to our creative capsules on our Instagram or on our Facebook, the purple creative capsule is probably one of my favorites. So I can't shun y'all because it is amazing. So I already got some of the purple. I put it here. Let's see where my camera's at. I kind of just put it on a plate. So I have a few different pigment colors, and I will show you those right now. And like I said, we are going to do a few different variations of one color. So like I said, if you're doing a costume, you probably know if you're Frankenstein. I hope if y'all looked in the workshop Facebook group today, you saw that amazing look that Shannon Kelly did. She's an amazing local artist here in New Orleans, and she did that Frankenstein, that Bride of Frankenstein look. She used a lot of our greens, so I stayed away from green today because if you haven't seen it yet, we'll be sending an email after all this later this evening that you can see how she did that great look very quickly with green. So I'm going to show you that same kind of thing in purple. So I will show you the different shades I'm going to use. So my darkest color, which I'm going to be using for my contour, is Plum. Ooh. I make my own sound effects, y'all. I almost said I paid like $3,000 for improv classes in New York City, but that was mainly my parents. So shout out to my parents. If my mom's in the crowd, give a hi, Mom. My dad doesn't know how to use the internet, so you're not here. So this is Plum. This is a fantastic, beautiful, deep purple. All of these power pigments that we have, these pigments that we have from Electra, they are mineral based, they're organic, they have no microplastics in them, they're fantastic. Wash them right down the drain, don't worry about any of that. Beautiful look, and it stays really long, and everything, even some of the ones, some are more metallic and more shimmery, but they all will have a depth to them that a matte shadow would not have. So there's Plum. I'll be using that as my darker shade, my contour. If I'm going to be purple tonight, guys, what am I going to be? If you have any ideas, put it in the comments. Let's not do mermaid because I just talked about mermaids 20 times. But what kind of Halloween costume might be purple? Let me know. Don't say Barney. Okay, fine. Barney's fine, but anything more creative would be better. All right, Iris will be kind of my medium shade purple. This is Iris. You guys can kind of see. Hopefully that lighting. Well, hopefully I can. Anyone else, when you look in the mirror, you put something this way and it's supposed to go that way? Yeah, not great with that directional coordination, but I'm funny. So you know what? Go with your strengths, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, gals, folks of all types, theys as well. All right, Passion Flower. This is a lighter purple. If you can kind of see, hopefully you can, once again, I went the totally wrong way. Hand-eye coordination? Anyone have it? Me neither. All right. So I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to be working with Passion Flower. It is a beautiful light purple. This is a dream. I love this. And I actually wrote the product description for Passion Flower, and I found all of these beautiful pictures of passion flowers that grow in Louisiana. So this is a very icy purple. It's one of my favorite. I love it. So we're going to be doing that one. And we will be doing Paranormal. So Paranormal is, to the untrained eye, looks like a little white, but it is, if you move it to the side, let's see, you can kind of see, it is, it has a blue and purple kind of tint. Well, I need to, there you go. See, there we go. I got it. Don't worry, guys. I got it. So you can kind of see that beautiful haze. It's kind of like a blue haze to it. So you'll see, hopefully, when I put it on my face, that it doesn't just look like white. Once it hits the light, it's very ethereal. And it's called Paranormal for a reason. Halloween, y'all. It is spooky. Actually, all of our Power Pigments were named by Danielle, our owner. She's so creative with coming up with names with products. But this one definitely gives you this kind of eerie feel because when you change direction, all of a sudden it changes, kind of like a ghost, a little haze. All right, so I haven't seen any in the comments, but does anyone have any ideas what I might be dressing as, so I have some sort of idea when I start painting my face? I'm going to be purple. I'm not Barney. You guys let me know. I'll drink water. Talks amongst yourself. Okay, so I will show y'all. So we have this little plate again. I just put everything, all my pigments on I have the blue pigments over here too. I got everything preset I'm professional. So I've got on here, we've got the Paranormal. I don't know if you can, I don't want to put it at too much of an angle. There we go. So there we go, Paranormal. And we have Passion Flower, Iris, and Plum. So they're all just on a paper plate. So don't think that you need some fancy. Now we do have the fancy over here as well. If you want to use a little makeup palette like this, these are just on Amazon. These are great for microfine, for smaller glitters. These are great. I put a little bit, I use this plate though just because I thought for a full face we might be using a little more. Okay, so the fun thing about these Power Pigments, and you can again do the same thing when you're playing tonight, when you are playing before you turn in your application assignment. You can just test on your skin and see what works. So I'm gonna try to see what works with this pigment on its own. I'm gonna be using Iris. I'm gonna see, this is just Iris by itself. I have no primer on my face right now. I have nothing on, and I'm just kind of seeing where I'm at and what color it's turning. So it's a little bit of a purple. I'm getting a purple tint, if y'all can see. It's not too much. This is my medium purple. So this is kind of what like I said, I would suggest. I would suggest having a lighter shade of color. I would have a darker, and I would have a lighter. Sorry, the lightest. And this is the medium right here. So my skin is going to slowly start to become this iris color. I'm just going to be Barney, y'all. It's fine. It's fine. If y'all don't want to show me some love and give me some inspiration, I'll be Barney. Maybe I can be a sea creature. We'll see. So I'm just going to slowly start to go with this. You can also use a face primer. Now, when you do this homework tonight, you might say, look, Katie, you're crazy. I'm not going to do a full purple face. I'm not going to do a full blue face. I'm not going to do a full green face. Okay, you don't have to. So I'm going to color my cheeks. The whole point is this is a costume makeup. This is not what you would wear to the mall. This is not what you would wear anywhere specific, or, you know, this is where you're going to wear something costume. So I'll leave my chin open, and I'll kind of color just a little bit. The important thing I've learned, and please everyone write this down if you're not paying attention and you've never done a full face look for Halloween, let me please tell you, it is important not to do 100% on your face, because once you get to here, you will notice your neck is very human colored. I did this when I did silver one time. I was going to be a robot, and I did full silver metallic face. And then when I got to here, I went, oh no, what do I do? My neck is so naked. So then I had to color my neck all silver. Then I had to color my arms silver. And then it looked weird to my hands. Then I have to cover my hands. And then my shoes, like right between my flip-flops, I covered my feet. Don't go that route, friends. Find a very elegant way. We're not there yet. This is the beginning. Find an elegant way to slowly kind of taper off the look. So look, I'm saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep the chin out of it. I'm not going to color my whole face. I'm going to just color a little bit on the cheeks. I'm going to color a little bit on the forehead. I'll come back in, like I said, do the lighter as a highlight and do the darker as a contour. And I will say, I don't know if anyone out there suffers from this problem, but I start to get ready, and I think getting ready is probably my most fun time that I have in an entire evening. I can be ready. I'm going to the most fun event, but I will look back on the night and say, you know what? I had the most fun while I was getting ready. Or I'll look back on the night and say, hey, that event wasn't so great, and I wish I would have just stayed at home and gotten ready the entire time. Anyone else? Give me in the comments if you prefer to just get ready than to go to the actual event. All right. So we got a little bit. I'm going to call this my base. I'm just getting a slow purple look with no inspiration. I have no idea what costume I'm doing at this point. Now I'm like, okay, I'm very purple looking compared to my natural skin. I don't know if y'all can kind of see. It's a little splotchy. It's not looking great. So that's the thing. Sometimes at the beginning of getting ready, I go, oh, didn't look so amazing, but once it all comes together, it looks great. So that's what the finishing touches are for. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this transformer, liquid transformer by Electra. I'm going to add that to the lighter color, that passion flower that I showed y'all earlier. I'm going to add that because I'm realizing I need a little bit of depth to the color that I'm doing. So I'm going to start. I just did 2 little drops, if y'all can see. I don't want to mess up my plate. Did 2 little drops right here with the light passion flower. And I'm going to come in. So I just used a kind of chunkier, this isn't exactly a kabuki brush, but this is kind of a fatter brush because I knew I was going to do my full face. I wanted to use a bigger brush. So for this part, I am, going to do a smaller section of my face. I'm going to get a medium-sized brush. Usually at Electra, if you buy our pigments or our microfines, you'll get a thin line brush because for normal everyday looks, you might want to do an eyeshadow, you might want to do an eyeliner. That transformer will turn this right into a liquid that will become an eyeliner. But for a full costume look, we're going to want something a little fatter. So I picked up, this is a little blending brush that I'm going to mix together that passion flower. And I'm going to come in here and just start to get a second color. And see, almost immediately you go, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Looks a little better. And I also noticed this is kind of a skinny brush. So I just thought I'm going to come in here with my lighter color with this brush. It's kind of too small. So let me go ahead and go to my little brush bag. I'm going to come with this contouring angle brush. And I realized I'm going to want more of that transformer because I need more product. My face is just bigger than I thought it was, as happens. So put some more of that transformer. So I'm mixing, for those that just joined us, a little transformer with the pigment, loose pigment. If you don't have these Power Pigments at home, you can do this with eyeshadow. Like I said, you're just gonna, there you go. If y'all can see that, then you've got this beautiful, see how different the shimmer is with the passion flower once you have the transformer than once you did it dry. It's a big difference. And it's already looking very ethereal. What costume am I doing? If you have an idea of what I should be, I'm purple. Put it in the comments because right now I have not a ton of inspiration. I'm ethereal. I'm beautiful because of me. You know, what can I do? So I'm going to use this lighter color. This is kind of as my highlighter. So if you say, Katie, I have no idea how to do highlighter, just anywhere when your light hits you and it looks good there, do it there. So top of the cheekbones, perfect, right in here. Usually people will do highlighter right here, and right here. So I'm going to mix even more transformer. Hope y'all can see. I know I'm not doing great with my little baby paper plate, but can y'all see? I'm going to mix. So this is a little powder pigment that when I just did 3 on that one. So again, if you were going to do an eyeshadow look, you might only need 1 drop of this liquid pigment, this liquid transformer to make this pigment work for you, but I am doing my whole face. This is a big deal, y'all. But the good thing is it's makeup and we're playing. All right, see, that got much more intense if you see that. So I kind of will start to even it out. And the fun thing about makeup is you can always fix it. You can always change it. If you have to start over, it is very upsetting sometimes, but sometimes it's better if you give yourself enough time. I'm on camera, so I'm going to keep going. You can also fix things by just blending them out. For a costume look, I am known to do a very bold look, a very harsh line. The drag queens hate me. But you can blend out. So look how pretty that is, though. It's already just, it's looking so pretty. So that's the transformer that really makes it come alive. But this one's a little more blended. So that's the moment when you have to say to yourself, Do I want it more blended or do I want something a little more intense? And if I knew what costume I was doing, I don't have my inspiration yet, y'all. I don't know. Do I feel like, could I be an alien? I'm looking at it. It's a really pretty alien. Not me, just literally the makeup that's on me. I'm not there yet. I'm pretty confident in myself, but I'm at the once again at the beginning of makeup. You never know where it's going. Sometimes you gotta just know that once you get through it, it'll be beautiful. It is questionable sometimes. So I'm gonna grab that same brush that I had earlier that I thought would be big enough to do this little highlighting area, and I'm blending it out. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. So I've got some, I'm liking the way that looks. So I had that medium purple color, and now I'm putting my lighter purple color as my highlighter, and now I'm blending it out with this kind of fluffy brush. And you know what? I don't have the best brushes in the world. I don't. Okay, this one is from Chanel, so don't quote me on that. But my aunt gave it to me. Holler up. Thank you, Aunt Suzanne, Suzanne. But most of these are Wet n Wild and from the dollar store. So you just, honestly, if you just play with makeup brushes, you'll see what works for you. They, yeah, you don't have to have the most expensive one. All right, cool. So I feel pretty good about what's happening there. I still have my, you can kind of see this is still liquidy, the passion flower that I'm using, so I'm going to still highlight the other parts. Remember how I said I wasn't doing my chin? I'm going for it, guys. I'm doing full face. I'm doing it. So this is a little intense too, so I'm going to quickly blend it out. This is my lightest purple, but I do have like that Paranormal that I told you about is a whitish kind of purple. So I'll do that too if this seems a little intense, my human natural skin going into my purple skin. I'll put a little bit of that white and it'll kind of help it out. And in a second, we'll get to the darker color because that contour is what will be able to kind of make this all make sense. Like I said, you want at least 3 colors kind of in the same family if you're going to do a full face colored look. Really just to give it a little definition. I think when I started performing, I would do a lot of, I'm doing pink lipstick and I'm doing 1 pink. The best thing I can say is if you use pink glitter on a lip, it will look great. But if you use three pink glitters on a lip, it'll look unbelievable. So now, you see what I mean about feeling a little like, oh, this is a great step. I'm doing good. I know we're not there yet, but we're gonna get there. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start mixing in, or before I mix in, I want to do a dark contour. So like I said, we did the passion flower as the lighter color. I'm going to probably come in later and do Paranormal, the white, to kind of brighten up my eyes and kind of blend in so that my natural skin doesn't show through. I am going to also want to blend, actually while I say that, I will blend my neck out because we don't want to do that thing, like I said, where you just have a weird harsh line where it looks like you're wearing a purple mask. So I am going to, since I have the passion flower still, it's still a little wet with the pigment, and with the transformer, I'm going to slowly kind of take that lightest purple color and start to blend. And let's see, that went on pretty thick, so we can do one of 2 things, friends. We can blend it out with a big fat brush, or we can say, hey friend, we'll take a little bit of that off with that makeup wipe. I'm gonna do that. That was a little bit too much. But you can already kind of see just blending out the purple onto my neck how it probably looks a little less weird than having a full purple mask on. So I'll do a little bit on the neck too. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm doing it, I'm realizing, so this is mixed with that wet liquid transformer. It might be a little bit too bold for what I'm trying to do, which is just blend out to look a little ethereal, to make my neck, I'm really just trying to blend it into my human skin. So I'm going to use the dry pigment, so it'll blend a little bit easier. And then hopefully y'all can see that my natural human pale skin is looking a little bit closer to that purple. It's all kind of blending together. I'm looking a little sickly, but just you wait. Just you wait. It's going to be beautiful. I don't know what I am. If we got someone, tell me in the comments what I'm at. Have we decided yet? I'm not Barney. All right. Okay, here is, let's see guys. I'm going to give you an amazing tip right now. I took the New Orleans drag workshop. I did not know how to contour before that. I won't say I'm a professional. I love makeup. I love makeup as much as you, but I'm not an esthetician. I've worked with estheticians. I've worked with makeup artists, but that amazing Kylie Jenner contour, I didn't know how to do that. But this, my friend, will be your new best friend. It is a piece of cardboard, or a postcard, in fact, that I had my husband cut for me. You guys, I'm not good with my hands. So I just went into, and I found my natural cheekbone and drew a line with a postcard. In fact, this postcard is from the St. Claude Market, if you can read that. There's so much nasty makeup on this, but that is from, there we go. If I could ever figure out, that way, made it. This is from the St. Claude Market. Sometimes these will also, I'll have for a good year, I can save these. If you cut this to the angle that goes with your cheekbone, so you're gonna want it to start here where your lip corner is and go up to your ear, the top of your ear. This is personally where my contour lives. So once again, I had my husband cut this for me after I drew it. But I'll say a good year, I'll have someone save the date, and it's really fun when you do a contour and you just have someone save the date on your face. It's a fun way to figure it out. So now that I've kind of been playing with this purple look on my face, I'm going to use Plum. That's our darkest purple, and it is dry. The pigment is dry right here. I'm going to go ahead and try that by itself before I mix any transformer with it. So that liquid transformer is, the pigment will stay on your skin fine, just like a normal eyeshadow would, but the transformer will turn it into like an eyeliner. It will be very intense. But if you can see, like I basically had eyeliner quality eyeshadow all over my neck like that. It's an intense look that will last for a really long time. So I'm learning my lesson. Makeup is about learning lessons. And I'm going to use this Plum without any transformer yet. And I'm going to dab it on with my little angle. I don't even know the name of every brush, but this is a fantastic Wet n Wild brush that you can get at the dollar store. And I'm going to go ahead and put my my contour right here. And let's get my dark. This I love to do when I'm a Wicked Queen. Can I be a purple Wicked Queen? Can I decide officially, America or New Orleans and Tucson and Baton Rouge? I'm going to decide officially that I'm a Wicked Purple Queen. Look at that. Boom. Sharp. I look evil. I'm on the way. So like I've kind of figured it out, right? I look a little evil. So what I think is I have a lot of empty space here. I'm going to take that liquid transformer because I realized I want something darker, right? Like this is kind of nice. This is very intense, but I think I could do something even darker right here. So I'm going to take that Plum, that really deep purple. I'm going to mix it with 1 drop of transformer because I don't know yet. I'm a little afraid. I think I did too much transformer earlier on the passion flower, but guess what? We're all learning. We're growing. We're doing our best. Okay. All right, I'm going to take, actually, I think I'm good on the, I'm going to try to blend in this, what did I say? Plum. That's right. I'm on the darker one. I'm on Plum mixed with the transformer. And then, what do we think? It's not dark enough. So, guess what, guys? It's not the end of the world. I did it. It wasn't great. It wasn't what I wanted. I think if I'm going to be a Wicked Queen, that needs to be a little more of a harsher line, and it needs to be darker. So I want to do more than just. All right, I learned a lesson. So I'm going to drop another drop of this transformer into the plum. And I think I decided I don't want my contour to go that low on my chin. It wasn't looking good. So I'm going to take that transformer, I'm going to mix it with the plum, and then I'm going to come right above where I just made that line instead of below. There we go. That's looking right. That's looking evil. What do we think? How's that? All right, cool. I'm going to try to do that on the other side too. So I'm going to go back to the dry plum. I'm going to try to make this even. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. Making your crease line either on your eyeshadow or on your contour even is like having eyebrows that are sisters instead of cousins. It ain't gonna happen. You're gonna do your best, and once everything's put together, you'll look amazing, but it won't be completely perfectly even. I've already seen, look at my face is different size, so I gotta do my best and stop talking. And here we go. All right, see, I got that nice line. Your best friend. People who are just joining us, say hi, tell us your name, tell us where you're from. I'm going to introduce you to my best friend. It is a postcard that has been cut to make my my contour. And once again, like I said, always one side's better than the other. Just like your eyebrows. This is looking dope as heck. This is, you know, she did her best. She did her best. What can you say? So I'm still going to bring it down a little bit. You always, again, unfortunately, you always have to even out the worst one, and you can't keep the best one. You just got to make it equal the one that's not quite as good. But you know what? In the end, no one knows but you. And let's see. So I'm going to blend out this line a little bit, even though I kind of like the line looking like that. But I'm also going to do one more dab of transformer into my plum Power Pigment and finish out this cheekbone. All right. Okay, so now I'm looking pretty uneven, so I'm going to quickly just try to, I'm trying to do like a 30-minute face that I would normally take about 3 hours to do, but you know what, just trying to show you that you don't have to do a full face paint to be able to kind of work out a colored look, you know, if you are being a wicked queen, which I think I'm going for. I've decided. So I definitely want to show y'all. I would go with darker eyebrows. So since I have that plum out, I will go ahead and add more transformer. This is that liquid transformer that will make it basically like an eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my brows. And this isn't necessarily like, I'm not really going in any particular order because again, I'm kind of doing a fast face. I prefer to take 3 hours to get ready because I think it's fun. But if I have to get ready in an hour, I will. But again, priorities. Okay, so you can kind of see that that's tying me in a little bit better. I like to, if I'm going to be a villain, I'm going to want to do my eyebrows a little bigger. I didn't even brush these. Girl, I'm just doing my best. Here we go. All right. I like to do them a little bigger and a little longer if I'm a villain. If I'm a sweet character, I'll do something a little bit daintier. I won't go as hard. I have very uneven eyebrows, so I kind of have to look at myself and say, hey, she needs a little more. She needs a little less. They're still uneven, but hey, a little bit better. Like I said, cheat. All right. Now, this is a time too where I'll start to see, I don't know if anyone does this, I just kind of look, I've already got this kind of makeup set up. So I'll go, all right, let's see where this will kind of go on my face. I have a lot, remember I added a lot of transformer to that passion flower, that really pretty icy purple color. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my eyes real quick. Again, this is a lot quicker than I would normally do. I won't look quite as amazingly beautiful as I normally do, but I want to just go ahead and get some of this colored in. And I'm just going to basically do the same thing I just did with my face, which is I'll do a lighter purple, then I'll do the medium purple, and then I'll do the darker purple. And then I still haven't come in with my lightest color, that Paranormal. It's so beautiful. And I'll come in to do even more highlight with that. Let's see if I can do full face, eyebrows, highlight, contour in less than an hour. I'm gonna do my best. All right. All right. So I had that ready to go. I'm going to add a little bit. This is the iris that I did. I did most of my face with dry, that iris. So I'm gonna put the transformer in that. You'll see how much darker. I'm going to use this now on my eye. It was a pretty good color purple around my face, but when I use it now with this transformer, it's going to be a really bold purple. You're going to think that I'm using the darkest purple that I've been using, the plum, but it is not. It's because now I'm mixing it with the transformer. Iris is probably my favorite purple that we have. It's gorgeous. Look how pretty it is. And I'm going to try to stay out of my very top area. Again, this is a bolder look. I'm using this eyeshadow way higher than I would a normal look. I would probably stop right here at my lid. But I am a wicked queen, my friends, so I'm going to go a little bit bolder and a little bit bigger. I'm just going to leave a tiny little bit of area up at the top on my brow bone to do that lightest Paranormal. See, and the good thing about these pigments is, like I said, like I tapped out maybe 3 little taps when I put them out. I had it preset before y'all came in to the live, but I mean, I still have so much left on the plate. I mean, you can do a whole freaking face with just the tiniest bit of these pigments. It's crazy. Okay, cool. So I am looking pretty purple, and I'm thinking I need to color my human skin. I think it's time for the Paranormal. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try the Paranormal with, I'm going to try a cleaner angle brush. I'm going to try the Paranormal dry, and let's see what happens. Ugh, I love Paranormal. It's so cool. The prettiest highlighter. It's like blue, purple, white. And I'm kind of blending everything in together with this lighter color. And it has, luckily, I just spilled it all over me. Thank goodness. It has this blue-purple tint. So you're gonna want your lightest color when you do this at home tonight. Or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't know your life, but you're gonna want the lightest color. Like I said, you're gonna want like a light purple, a medium purple, and a dark purple. But you'll also want a highlight color that blends in with that family. So if you don't have this, Paranormal clearly has a purple tint. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. It has a purple bluish tint, but even if you don't have a highlighter that has a purple bluish tint, you're just going to want to ask yourself, okay, if I'm doing purple and these are cooler purples, then you'll want your highlighter to have a coolish tone. You'll want it to look a little bluer on or a little more silver on instead of gold. Or if you're doing greens, you'll want a little more green on, or excuse me, you'll want it to have a golder tint. You'll want it to be warmer. So since I'm doing purple, I'm doing these cooler tints. So this white, this Paranormal, that looks white to the untrained eye, once you come in here and start putting it on, it really starts to bring it all together. See, I told you, have faith. And I appreciate you that have faith. It starts to kind of bring it all together. So now that I'm coming to the edges of this, like I said, I'm going to want to blend this out so I don't have to make my entire body purple. Definitely going to want some of that Paranormal to go down here where I have that harsh line. Kind of, I'm going to even come a little bit on the ear, just so, again, we're just kind of, we don't have that weird mask line. You all knew that girl who used to wear too much base and it wasn't the right color. Just got to blend it in. Or maybe get a new color, who knows. But we will try not to do that. We'll try our best. Oh yeah, okay. Wipe it off the tablecloth, everyone. So if you're just joining us, I'm doing a full purple look. I'm going to be a Wicked Queen. And I should have brought my wig. And I am taking our lightest color. It's called Paranormal, of the 4 that we've used. I'm taking it. I'm using it as a highlighter, and I'm kind of just blending everything out. So now I'm looking and I'm realizing this line is a lot harsher on the cheek than this line. So I am just kind of taking some of that Paranormal, and I'm blending out this cheekbone, my contour. But you can still see, hopefully, that I look a little evil because I did my contour. I did my cheek contour. And I'm slowly blending this into my neck. So once you wear your costume, you won't have that horrible, very specific line, but it'll just slowly go, and it depends on how deep your neckline is. If you ladies go real low, or gents, if you go real low, make sure we'll just do some contour right here too. All right, cool. So where am I at? Oh, that's my alarm going off. Okay, that tells me to hurry up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do my brow bone, that same Paranormal color. I've been using Paranormal Dry. That's our highlighter color. And if you're just joining us, this is Paranormal. It's white. It's got a little bit of a blue-purple tint. It is gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous. And I'm now going to add some of our liquid transformer to the Paranormal so that I can do my brow bone. And where is... I don't know if I don't think my sister's in the house. I know she's in this group, but if she is, I'm so sorry I stole your eyeshadow brush. I just found it. I finally got to see my sister. Haven't seen her in months because of COVID. Just saw her, and I definitely stole her eyeshadow brush, so I want to apologize right here on this Facebook Live. Not on purpose. We have the same one. Okay, so I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to come in and just kind of do a little bit of that Paranormal up to the brow bone. And y'all saw I barely did eyeshadow. I really just did 2 different colors. I didn't sit in there. I could take forever to do amazing eyeshadow, but this is a costume look. Tomorrow we're going to learn how to put glitter on top of this, how to put all the, like I said, accoutrement. But this is the base. This is all about that base. If you walk into a party and you're supposed to be a Wicked Queen, if you come in like this, yes, it would be great if you have that wig and you have all those extra parts of your costume. But even if you don't have that and you're wearing a black dress, once this whole face is done, you don't need anything else. So you can spend $50 to $400 on a costume. Depends on how much you want to spend. $400. Baby, then my husband's here. How much did you spend on your most expensive costume? $800?
What?
How much have you spent on your most expensive costume?
I make most of my costumes.
He makes most of his costume. Well, that didn't really work out timing-wise for comedic value. But, all right, so we're going to do our lip. We're going to finish up with this tomorrow. Once again, I'll be showing you how to use glitter to make everything really pop, but I am using our Mint Glaze. This is just a really great long wear lip gloss, and if you're going to want to use pigments on the lips or eyeshadow that like you might have at home, you can do that and put it on your lips. You don't need a long wear lip gloss, or you don't need a lip gloss that's in the perfect color you need if you have the right product. So I am going to do the darkest color that we have, plum, and I'm going to use that, the clear mint glaze that we have. I'm going to mix it together. You could also just put on the clear lip gloss and dab this on. I am going to go ahead and get a dark lip because I'm a dark lady. I'm a wicked queen. What can I say? What can I say? Anyone ever wanted to know how to keep me quiet, I guess I have to put on lip gloss. That's why. That's how. Now this will last for hours with this. If you wanted to use just a regular lip gloss, it'll look amazing. It might just not last as long. All right, I am, since we're right under an hour, I'm going to quickly do eyeliner very quickly just so I can have somewhat of a final look. Once again, I'm going to use that liquid transformer. This will turn this into a long wear eyeliner. What is an eyeshadow? I'm going to do this real quick. It's going to look amazing, so I at least look somewhat like a wicked queen. Once I finish with y'all, I might have to finish this look because I'm getting there. I'm looking good, y'all. I just need a purple wig, and I think I'll be ready to go. All ready to be wicked. Although I guess the most wicked queen we know is green Elphaba. Got a little bit right here. So fun fact, if you accidentally have to take off any of your makeup and you kind of mess up the beautiful job you just did, take that dirty brush, just blend it right out. There we go. If y'all will meet Danielle, I'm gonna post at the end of this. She did some great jobs showing all the different kind of primers that you can use, not just the liquid transformer, but I have a video where she'll show you other kind of primers you can use to make pigments turn into all different sorts of consistencies. And she is so neat and organized. I am not that person. I'm just learning to pick up after myself. Thank you, I'm 36. Applause, applause. But you know what? I'm a wicked queen. What can I say? All right. So tomorrow we'll be going over the more accoutrement. We'll have glitter, we'll have lashes, we'll have embellishments, we'll have all that stuff. But here is what I have thus far. That was a very quick full purple face while talking. And I just took 4 of the Power Pigments and just a couple of little primers to get that. But you can just see right here, this is all about that base. This is, if you start here, your look will be amazing. And once you add to this, I mean, just think about where I started when I had no makeup on, and you're welcome. I like came to you fresh faced like a dough. I came to you, and I now look like I've got definitely some personality, right? I got some evil going on. So yeah, we will be sending out an email. And I'm going to be writing in the Facebook group what your homework assignment is tonight, which is I just want you to do a little bit of what I did tonight. You don't have to do the full face, but basically I want you to take, if you have Power Pigments at home, or if you have eyeshadow at home that's pigmented, as long as you have a few in that same color family, take that pigment, take that eyeshadow, and do a look with that color and put it on different parts of your face besides just your eye. So use that eyeshadow, use that Power Pigment, do a green look, do a purple look, do a blue look, do a red look, do whatever, just as long as you have a few different shades in that family, because that can make a whole character. You can wear a black dress and have a red face, put some red polka dots on you, you're a ladybug. So there you go. So just check this Facebook group later tonight and you'll be getting an email. We have been having some technical issues with emails lately. I apologize. We might be stuck in your spam. We might be stuck in your promotions folder. Just search Electra. Hopefully we'll make it to your inbox. We're all praying. All right, thank y'all so much for joining us. My name was Katie. Thank you so much. Once again, this is Electra Cosmetics. This is the Level Up Your Look. I hope you all have an idea for your costume look, and I'm excited to see what you bring us tomorrow. Thanks y'all so much. Bye, electrolytes. Now I'm just starting to leave. Do 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 do.